All right, Coach, just want to start off with your opening statement on the game today.
I mean, credit to Sacred Heart. They're a very good team. I thought we played well enough to win, didn't make enough plays down the stretch. They made some timely shots and made some timely plays. And credit to them. They're big, they're physical, they're tough. They're a tough matchup for us because those two inside guys are really good. And I thought our guys competed hard. I thought we were right there. 5 games in 11 days, maybe just didn't have enough in the tank to close it out. But proud of my guys' effort.
Just defensively, Jerry, just seemed like they were able to kind of get where they wanted early on. You guys, I think it was back-to-back sequences. You drew offensive charges. How much did you think maybe that was going to be a turning point that you had realized you got to lock down a little bit?
Yeah, I thought we guarded better in the second half. They're a good offensive team. They're hard to guard. But I thought we played hard. We took charges. We fought for loose balls. We competed. I mean, for me, that's what it's about. Again, did we win the game? No. Were we close enough? We were right there. We had them on the ropes and didn't make enough plays. Play goes here, play goes there. They get a couple kick-out timely threes, and that's unfortunately the way the game went. But my guys played the right way. They played as hard as they could, and we're going to get back up. We'll take tomorrow off, get our legs back. We just played 5 games in 11 days. Get our bodies right, practice hard Tuesday and Wednesday, and get ready for Thursday. You know me. I don't get overly caught up. If my kids play hard and play the right way and compete, I'm not going to come in here and be miserable. Yeah, we wanted to win. We couldn't find a way to win. We have to get better in the next week.
I'm sure you're probably disappointed that Anasek, he's only a junior, but how tough of a cover is he? And he just needs to make the right place, the right pass to at the end there for a kick-out 3 there.
Yeah, I mean, he's dominant. He dominated the game today. He was terrific. I told him that walking off the floor. He's a really good player. I recruited his brother, so I know him and his family. Many years ago at Ione, at Fordham, actually, I recruited his brother. Really good player, really tough kid, really good kid who continues to improve, and that's what a junior who has worked and improved looks like. And hats off to him. He keeps improving, probably because of the work he puts into it.
It's been kind of an up and down year for Juan, but just on senior day, how nice was it to see him have that kind of effort in his final home game?
Yeah, listen, for Juan took a chance on coming here when this program had won 3 games, and I mean, statistically was one of the worst programs in the country, and he had options and opportunities, and he took a chance on us and has worked really hard and has fought through not being great with his English when he got here and having some struggles with that, and then broke his foot the day he stepped back on campus this fall after having a great summer. So Juan has been through a lot, and I'm proud of him, just be the player he's become and the person that he is, and he'll always be a part of the success moving forward, and he's part of this turnaround. 23 months ago, this program looked a lot different, and we're moving in a direction that I'm comfortable with, and I like where our program is headed, and it's going to be because of guys like him who are in my first recruiting class, and because of the Adam Grants and Sebastian Towns and those guys being a part of this and buying into what we do is the reason we've seen the jump we've had in the last 2 years, and we'll continue to see it moving forward.
You always probably knew that Adam was a great scorer, but how much has he become a more efficient scorer under your guidance?
Yeah, I think we've cleaned his game up a little bit. I think he's become much more efficient. He had a little rut about the last month, and these last 2 games he's been better. He's struggling a little bit physically, but I think he's cleaned up his game. I think he's done everything I've asked him to do, and it's another kid who had the opportunity coming off 3 wins in a program that was in a bad place, and he decided he wanted to be a part of this and continue to work, and it's why we're at 14 wins right now with 2 games left and have a chance to play hopefully have a chance to play in the conference tournament, win some more games because of his work ethic and his leadership and his faith in my vision for what we were going to do here.
Is there any chance for Bash to come back this season, or?
No, Bash is done. His knee's gotten really bad again, so he's seen a couple more doctors, and looks like Bash is, unfortunately, this year didn't go the way he had planned. You have a 3rd-team All-League player coming off the best year of his career, and obviously I hope to have him, but he's really struggled with the knee. It never healed quite the way he hoped it was going to, and he shut it down for the year.
Is he maybe a redshirt candidate, or is it just has he played too much time?
It's more of a compliance question than a basketball question. I just kind of focus on the basketball stuff. That's something that I couldn't really answer. That would be more of a compliance question.
25 second chance points today, considering the way you guys needed to kind of rally. What does that say about how you guys felt today?
Yeah, listen, we played really hard. We didn't play well enough to win, but our guys competed hard. And there's times where I have 3 freshmen and a sophomore on the floor. Hall Lysius, who's a junior college transfer. It's a lot of new guys who have not won at this level. You have to learn how to win. Those Sacred Heart kids, E.J. Anasicki's been through it for 3 years now. He's been through these battles. He's been through Thursday, Saturdays. He's been through 5 games in 11 days and all the things this entails. Our guys haven't. So I talk about it all the time. You don't get to skip steps. I wish we could. I wish I could make my sophomores juniors and my sophomores seniors, and where my freshmen could become upperclassmen tomorrow. But there's some things you have to go through that are hard, and they're going through some of it right now. It's why they can be really good down the line, because they keep fighting through it. And I thought my guys fought today. We played well enough to win. Sacred Heart played better than us. So credit to them. They beat us. But our guys played hard enough. And in terms of the way we want to play with our toughness and our competitiveness, competed at the level to win. Sacred Heart just did it at a higher level, and that's why they won the game.
For you standing out there for that senior ceremony with, guys that you brought in yourself, what did that mean for you personally?
Yeah, I mean, again, 23 months ago I took over here and kind of had a vision for what we're trying to turn the culture into here. And that's the most important thing to me. The wins and losses come with the culture. And as you're building a culture and building a program, those are guys who have been through it, have worked really hard, have fought for a vision that when you're coming off a 3-win season, and that they've never seen before. They've never been a part of real winning before. So those 4 guys all have seen what it's like to turn something and to turn a work ethic around and to turn a culture around and get it to the level. And we're still not where we want to be, but so I'm proud of all those guys. And they've all had different pieces of it. Tanner and Bash a little separately this year than Juan and Adam, who really played the full year. But those guys all bought in, and they've done everything I've asked them to do, so I'm proud of them because of that. They're great students. They're great kids. They're all going to leave there with their degrees. They're all going to be successful beyond basketball. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Putting these guys in position to be successful in their lives. And hopefully some of the lessons I've given them, both on and off the court, will help them 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road when they have jobs and they have children, and not the non-basketball stuff. The basketball stuff's great, but it's more the non-basketball stuff's more important to me when those guys are in a position where they have to fight through some adversity and they have 3 children at home and a job and they're going through it a little bit. Maybe they'll look back at some of the lessons I tried to teach, and hopefully it'll help them be successful. And if they are, then I've done my job.